Spooky. Alright. I'm glad you guys are here. When Edison opened the door, he was shaky and mildly pale. Jonas nodded, his expression concerned as he walked through the doorway of the apartment, with Chris following shortly behind. The entry was messy, lived in yet eerily quiet and dark despite every light being on. I tried knocking, banging, even picking the lock on the doorknob. It just won't open. We have to save him. I mean, there was panic laced through each word. Sorry. Panic laced through each word like a tightly sewn thread. If there's anything left to save, listening, both of their brows furrowed in sync while he went into detail, their friend, Jollz, had been streaming consecutively for almost 3 months at this point. For this to be his first subathon, it was going incredibly smoothly. Reaching what were once believed to be impossible goals with ease, his community had carried him through the entire way, and even raised enough money to adopt a cat together and named it Light. After the ambiguous protagonist in Death Note, I never liked the cat. Edison threw in. It's got a weird fucking look in his eyes. His disdain for the animal so potent you can almost see venom on the edge of his teeth. He went on to explain what the whole world had watched over and over and over again, the clip circulating on Twitter like wildfire. It started when Jollz had started his routine room clean to prevent Subathon from taking over his living space again, and while he made his way towards the closet, he stopped, screaming in agonizing pain as his limbs began to unnaturally stretch. He stumbled back to his desk, his face distorted and different in a way that can only be described as Burtonesque. He gripped at his own throat, mustering out an apology before stream cut as quickly as this onset condition. I came home as quickly as I could when I saw it. Edison was beside him, now sitting on the couch they had once shared. Jonas and Chris had no idea what they were up against. They never have seen this type of haunting before. First things first, Jonas said, his accent thicker as his focus shifted to eliminating this threat as quickly as possible. We have to get that door open. With the three of them together, utilizing their combined body weight against the doorframe, the door flung open with ease. Light ran out of the room as quick as shadow disappearing into the night, the light of Joll's computer being our only guide. As they looked through the tight-spaced bedroom, Jonas caught a glimpse of hair on the bed and froze. No, as Chris walked through the door and turned on the light. The scene could not be more grotesque. What would be a normal-sized Jollz had been expanded and deflated, laying lifeless on the bed. It appeared that where his bones and muscles and tissues would be had disappeared into thin air as if they hadn't existed in the first place. Suddenly they heard a deep, guttural laugh coming from the closet. I see you found my shedding. What? So I'm a lizard person? Wow. The light was their only guide? What about the $5 guide? Jollztv.com. That was pretty good, though. That was good. That was a good read. Spooky. Spooky, scary.